Hey guys, what's up? Today I'm finally gonna give you guys a tour inside my room. But before we start, please make sure to check the description box first to find the answers to all the questions that get asked frequently on this channel. Okay then, with that info aside, let's just start with the room tour. Starting off with the door, here's an anime poster I've had up since forever. A lot of people mistook this as Clannad, but this is actually canon. Both were developed by the same company, hence why the artworks are pretty similar to one another. Below the poster, I hang my necklaces, belts, a name tag I got from the local YouTube space, and a Kipling bag I'm currently using. On the right side of the door, I have these 3 wall shelves. On the first shelf, I put these printed fashion sketches by Melissa Corsari. I love her sketches, I think they look very chic and elegant. I also put this tiny watering can between the pictures. On the second shelf are my headbands, 2 fake flowers for display, and a painting which my best friend Bonita gave me for my birthday present. On the bottom shelf, I have my nail polishes, another fake plant, and my glasses. Below the shelves is my doggy trash can. Next to the shelf is my standing lamp that I use as a filming light, and next to it is my wardrobe. This is actually my old wardrobe. My dad and I just painted it white, so it looks brand new. The boxes on top of the wardrobe contain my leather sets and crafting supplies. Moving back across the wall shelves is my drawer chest that I got from IKEA, which I also use as my dressing table. I have my mirror there, my skincare products, perfumes and body mist, and other skin and hair care products. Inside the first drawer is where I keep all my wigs that I use for cosplaying and the skits in my videos. I put each of them in a plastic bag to keep them organized. In the second drawer is where I store my purses. In the drawer below that, I store my larger bags. In the last drawer, I keep my baseball caps, electronics, external hard drives, phone cases, and various cables. I keep a small stair inside this gap here. I use this to reach the top of my bookshelves and wardrobe. Now let's move on to the desk. I got this desk from IKEA as well. You'll be hearing the word IKEA a lot in this video. Here's a vision board which I also got from IKEA. I put up a bunch of pictures of the places I want to go to, the things I want to achieve, and just some pictures that can boost up my mood whenever I'm feeling down. These 2 buildings are the houses from the movie Pride and Prejudice, which is my favorite movie of all time. These are some of the places I want to visit in Italy one day. Believe it or not, I've actually climbed up this building once. But as Ezio in Assassin's Creed.
I'm so funny!
Here's a picture of my husband.
Don't look at him!
And this is my idol, Valentino Rossi. Next to the vision board is a container where I keep my markers, highlighters, post-it notes, and stapler. This is the glasses I use when I'm at home. Here's my notebook and my basic Italian language book.
Il mio libro.
Fail. This is my MacBook Pro, also known as my life. Here's my external hard drive and my air conditioner remote control. My desk has 3 small shelves in it which I filled in with separate containers. The first shelf is where I store all my hairbrushes and hair clips. I put my diary and other small things in the second shelf. And I keep my stationeries, pencil sharpener, and sellotape in the bottom shelf. By the way, I got this chair from IKEA as well. This pink thing is a plastic board that I use when I'm using my laptop on my bed. I also got this from IKEA. Now we've arrived at my bed! Woohoo! The first things you notice are probably my stuffed animals. A lot of you guys have asked me which stuffed animal is my favorite, and the answer is this one. I got this bedspread from IKEA for those of you who are wondering, but I think you can already guess it anyway. Next to my bed is my bedside table, which I got from
IKEA!
I got this lamp from IKEA as well. I keep my phone and iPod inside this container for easy access. In the first drawer, I keep my flashlight, my fake gum, my scripture, some books, a box of tissue, and my gratitude book. In the drawer below that, I store my paints, glue, and coloring pencils. These things always get messy whenever I open and close the drawer. Next to my bed is my window. Guess where I got this curtain from? That's right, Walmart!
smart.
Nah, I got them from IKEA.
You just got pranked, bro.
This is my yoga mat and my umbrella. I use the umbrella to press on my camera's shutter button when I'm filming myself. Here are my bookshelves which I got from you-know-where. On the very top of my bookshelves are my boxes which I use to store all my bits and bobs. On the first shelf are my fictional books. You might notice that I don't have the first and second Harry Potter books. That's because I never owned them, I just read them in the school library. On the second shelf are more fictional books and some classic novels. I placed Richard Hammond's book there because it doesn't really belong anywhere else. On the third and fourth shelves are my self-enrichment books. I really love self-enrichment books because I always feel like an improved person whenever I finish reading one. I wouldn't be the person I am today if I hadn't read all these books, so thank you, self-enrichment books! On the fifth shelf are the books I read when I was a teen. I used to be so obsessed with the Click series back then. Do you guys follow this series as well? Let me know in the comments below if you do. On the bottom shelf, I just keep my files, folders, and random uninteresting books. Moving on to the next shelves, on the top shelf are my Emily the Strange books, detective-related books, and the Godfather book. The two shelves below it contain my notebooks and sketchbooks. Next are my dictionaries and language books. This is another birthday present that my best friend Bonita gave me. I bought this Korean book during my short-lived K-pop phase 5 years ago, and I never really got to finish this book because I stopped following the K-pop trend after I graduated from high school. As for the Portuguese book, I wanted to learn the language since my grandma was Indonesian Portuguese, but I gave up after the first chapter because I was such a lazy derp.
I have failed my Portuguese ancestors.
Anyway, on the next shelf are mostly my dog-related books. Dogs, the dog book, golden retriever, encyclopedias of dogs, etc. You can probably tell that I love cats! On the very bottom shelf are some boxes which contain my makeup, pins, and old letters. Now we move on to my favorite part of this room, which is the gaming area. Here's my TV, my Xbox 360, my PlayStation 2.
Oh my god, you still own a PlayStation 2? Unsubscribe!
Shut up, Jorge! And my PlayStation 4. I keep all my PlayStation 4 games in this container. Let me show you what I've got. I only have a few games since they're very expensive, so I'm very picky with the games that I buy since I don't want to end up regretting my purchase. I would only buy a new game once I finish playing the one I bought before. This one sucks, by the way. In this container, I keep my TV remote, chargers, and other cables. And in here, I keep my PlayStation 2 and Xbox games. Here's where I keep my Elgato game capture and my HDMI cable. And this is where I keep my controllers. Next to the gaming area is my old mirror, which my dad and I painted white, so it looks like a brand new mirror. And this is my sitting area where the rest of my stuffed animals reside.
Don't film me, I'm not wearing any makeup.
Oops, sorry bear. I'll just end this room tour here then. So that was the long-awaited room tour. I hope you guys enjoyed watching it. Don't forget to check out my second channel for more videos and subscribe if you haven't already. And go follow me on my social medias. I leave the links to all of them in the description box below. So that's all from me today, guys. Thank you very much for watching this video, and thank you for those of you who have subscribed to me. If you haven't, then please be sure to click on the shiny subscribe button below. Don't forget to like this video and share it with your friends if you enjoyed watching it. And I will see you on my next one. Have a nice day, everyone. Bye bye.